Good morning. So today the plan is going to be today okay, now that I made sure that works. Today the plan is going to be finishing up zigzagging all the edges. I only have 3 panel or pattern pieces left that I need to zigzag, and I am going to get those done, and then I'm going to get everything pieced together. That's the plan. I'm very excited about it. It's gonna be good. I'm very excited. We're gonna get working on that. I don't really have a whole ton to talk about today. There hasn't been like a lot of like exciting new developments since the last stream. Just everything's been crazy, and I'm happy to have sewing as something that is comforting. Yeah, we're here for sure. For sure. Everything up so that I don't miss out on anything. Good morning, Kiki. I'm just working on finishing the edges so that they don't fray on some pieces for the walking skirt. Yes. That's what I'm working on. Kind of boring right now. A lot of just trying to make sure that the edge stays where it needs to be. Yep. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate your belief. Good morning, Ornery Eagle. Hello. How are you this morning? Oh, stop that. I'm doing all right. Today is a good day. Thank you for asking. I'm glad you are joining. Hi, V. See you popped over onto Twitch too. Thank you. I'm about halfway through, I think. Well, the project as a whole, I'm halfway through. Right now I am just, because this material that I'm using for the skirt likes to fray, I'm just finishing the edges so that it won't fray so much right now of all the pattern pieces. I didn't really want to pull out my serger, so I'm just using one of the overlocking stitches on my sewing machine to finish off the edge a little bit. Yeah. Other than that, doing fantastic. I just have one more piece to do, and then I'll get to putting the pieces together today, which is very exciting. I got most of them done over this last week, like in little bits and pieces, because I did do, because this is just a lot to do on camera. It's a lot of just me sitting here doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. So yes, yay overlocking. What did I? Anyway, I wanted to get it done so I could actually get to the fun part of assembling the skirt as quickly as I could. But there's 3 pieces I kind of forgot about. I was so I thought I was done with the 2 side pieces, which is very silly of me to think. It's very silly of me to think, but I also, before I actually start assembling, I should dust my machine a little bit, clean it up, because this fabric produces a lot of fuzz, and I broke a needle yesterday. I think. Was it yesterday? Or the other week? Anyway, I've broken a couple needles, so I think it's time that after I finish this one, I need to, I don't need to change this one because I just put this one on, but I do need to take this apart a little and clean it out, because there's a lot of fiber everywhere. Of course I gotta do a spin. Yeah. That's like mandatory when it comes to like wearing skirts. Twirling is mandatory if like you have to do a spin test, twirl test for sure. This one won't really, oh no. Oh no. What are you doing? Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Maybe I should not put off. I should not put it off. I'm gonna do it right now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to defluff it now because it's starting to do things I don't like. Let me get my tools. Have a good day, Fee. Thank you for stopping by. Not as full of dust bunnies as I thought it would be. Like, this is not a lot. Like, that's not a lot. But I still realized what it's doing. No. Oh no, I did. I broke you. You're broken. There we go. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Do we do this one first? Good morning, Good morning, Alexandra. Sorry, I just realized I am far away from the microphone. I'm fighting with my sewing machine. I had to fluff it. Take away all the dust bunnies that accumulated inside because it was acting weird. And I thought that might be the issue. And now I think I put it back together right. We'll find out. How are you this morning, my friend? Oh yeah, something's wrong. That's not right. Okay, something's very wrong. Okay. Okay, we're gonna just take that out. Okay. Okay. Right here. Did I do it too tight? Is that what it was? Okay. That was fixable, right? I'm scared. Nope. This first. There we go. Okay. Every single time I have to do that, I am so afraid I'm going to break the little plastic piece. Because, you know, it's just plastic. How strong can plastic be? I understand that plastic can be very strong, but, like, it's just still makes me nervous every single time. This looks okay. Put my tools away. Yeah, it's important to do that frequently. And I recently became painfully aware of the fact that you're supposed to change your needle every 8 hours. But like, I don't keep track of like how long I'm sewing like that. So how long have I been sewing on a needle? Thank you, Orner Eagle. Yeah, so nervous. Absolutely nervous. I appreciate your understanding. Oh. Every single like bend or click it makes, I'm like, are you broken? Are you breaking? Am I gonna break you? I don't like it. Yeah, like, I had no idea. I had no idea. I think, like, I mean, obviously I know that, like, needles dull. Right? That's what I would do, too. I would only ever change them when they broke. But, so yeah, it's supposed to be every 8 hours because, like, needles dull, so it becomes, like, harder for the needle to, like, actually efficiently go through the material. And that's partially why some of the needles break, right? Also because, like, the needles do, like, thin on the sides, too, and so it makes it easier for them to snap. And if they break, they can ruin your machine depending on how they break. So... Needless to say, I have stocked up on like universal needles for this project. I'm gonna have to plan out an order for some bulk needles of just like the ones that I know that I use all the time for my sewing projects, because you can order them in bulk from Schmetz. And Schmetz needles work in like Brother Singer and like all of the machines, because they're universal. And I think it's like, what, $70 for like 100 needles, which is amazing, like price point wise, because like, I know this is easy math, but I don't want to do it. That's like 70 cents a needle, right? I'm just double checking myself. Divided by 70. 100 divided by 70. No, it's like $1.42 per needle, which is still... No. Wrong order. I did that in the wrong order. Yeah, 70 cents a needle. Me doing it in my head was correct. Me doing it on the calculator was absolutely incorrect. Ooh, that's cool. Their packaging must be really interesting. The needles that you have from your mom, the vintage ones and the ones from Korea, those must be so interesting, the packaging. Yeah, I think like, okay, so it's like every 8 hours, or if you like, you're like us and don't keep track of how many hours you spend sewing. I think the other recommendation is for it to be, just that at the end of every project, you change the needle. I'm almost exclusively with cotton, linen, or whatever bed sheets are made of, so I'm not worried about puckering. Yeah, makes sense. I have sewed with quite a bit of satin materials, but the majority of stuff that I work with is like cotton, or wool. Got some wool that I need to work with. Yeah, no. Oh, that was the thread. The thread broke. Mercy. I don't know why it keeps doing that. It's not like I'm using serger thread, which is not meant to be used in a sewing machine. Like, okay, so my thing with like working with the satins and stuff that I've done, I wish I could wish I could. I just don't have the patience to work with better fabrics. Totally get that. 100% valid in that. I prefer working with cottons and linens. I have not worked with knits yet. That's something that I want to challenge myself to do. I have this really pretty knit remnant. Where'd it go? Where did it go? Oh, no, seriously, where'd it go? Where did I put it? Oh, here it is. I'm in a blue phase right now. This really pretty knit remnant I want to make a top out of. It's just about a yard. And it's really, really pretty. I think it would make a really cute, honestly, it would make a really cute, either like an underlay for a corset or, a corset cover. I can't decide which yet. But I think it also would be cute, to make a top to go with the plans for the skirt that I have with all of my random blue fabric. You hate knit? You hate knit. Oh, I really want to get good at it. I do. I want to challenge myself, but I'm scared. I'm very scared. Like, a lot of people are like, yeah, knits are so forgiving. Like, that's no problem. Why are you scared of working with knits? And I'm like, they stretch. They stretch so much. Like, sure, it's forgiving for some people, but like, they stretch so much. And like with satins and stuff, yeah, the puckering is a real issue. I don't like working with them for that very reason. I am happy that I have worked with them as far as like the garments that I made, because I made one, I made some pants in college out of some satin, and I do like them, but they puckered a lot because I didn't know what I was doing as far as like tension and stuff goes. So they're not perfect, they're not great. I definitely could do them better if I had more patience and wasn't rushed, you know, to complete them by finals week. But they're all right for what they are. I still wear them to this day. What else? I made my mushroom dress. That one was the worst though. I don't even think it was the puckering. Like I didn't have that much of an issue with that. It's just, and this is the thing where I learned that I need to change my needle like really often or something. My needle kept snagging on the fabric, and the threads would pull, and it would leave like white streaks in the black background that the mushrooms were on. So like I had to go through with a fabric marker and like color in all of those black, like white lines, which is so incredibly frustrating. So one, I don't like working with that material at all. I don't like it. I still have a bunch of it. It's sitting up there on the shelves, like by the pink plaid that's up there. I'm gonna have to work with it at some point, or find someone that wants to work on it. But yeah, no. So that material was so frustrating. I wouldn't hate it if it was easier to work with. Ha ha ha. I want to work with organza and taffeta, but knit is dangerous to me. Okay. I feel you. Get it. I have a pattern for like a bodysuit that I was wanting to make, like adapt the bodysuit pattern to be like a one-piece swimsuit. So I bought some knits for that because I thought it was really cute. Like I was seeing all over the when I bought the pattern and the material, I was seeing all over these ads for the man, I don't remember what it was called, but it was a floral swimsuit that had like a matching skirt, but it was also reversible and it had the ties on the shoulder. And I was seeing that all over Amazon, and I was like, one, the price was so low, it was very sus, and I was like, I'm not gonna order it. Like, this is really cute, but like, if I can get over whatever feelings I have and like hang-ups I have around knits, I could just make this for myself. And so I found some knit material that I like. Where did I put it? a while ago. This is like a year or so ago now. Let me see if I can find that material. I don't think it's in there. Maybe it's down here. Oh, yep, here it is. Here they are. So if I can get over myself, I want to make, I need to get swimsuit lining material for it, but I was just going to start out with the bodysuit and like, you know, move on from there. So I have a bodysuit pattern that I want to do, and I want to do it out of these two materials because I like having multiple prints and things, apparently. I like prints. I need more solid things. Like everything I like to sew ends up being a print. Well, I'm glad that didn't break. Everything I like to sew ends up being a print or a print adjacent. And then I don't have any, like, I have to be very good at pattern mixing and it actually looking okay in order for me to actually have anything to wear. Aren't they cute? I like them. Thank you, Alexandra. Thank you. Sometimes. I did adjust the camera a little bit so that it could, like... Yeah. I like being able to have, like, the overview of the thing, but it not be, like, super close. Okay. The camera's gonna be moving a little bit. My yeah, I mean, it was fine where it was because this is yeah. Anyway. Ooh. So, one of my coworkers broke the lid on my water bottle the other day. And she's so cute. I love her to pieces. She's just like, okay, I'm gonna buy you a new water bottle. She just knocked over my cup and the lid broke. And it happens. The lid can be replaced. You know, there are replacement lids that can be ordered. And she's like, I'm gonna buy you a new one. And I told her no. But if she felt like she needed to replace something, the lid, like, she can just order a replacement lid and that will be fine. We'll be even there. Like, it's no big deal. So she does that. She ordered me replacement lids, which was so sweet of her. And I, like, greatly appreciate it because I liked that water bottle. But then inside the bag, she was so cute, she gave it to me in a bag, was this adorable cup. Which arguably is so much cuter than the cup I had. And it's better because there's a twist-on lid instead of just a set-in lid, which will also make it a little bit more annoying to replace, but doesn't matter. It's so freaking cute. And she said happy birthday. My birthday's not till August, so like I feel anyway, she's so sweet. I love her so much. It's so freaking cute. Her birthday is next week, so I am going to be I already have the stuff to make her gift. She's really into frogs, so my plan is to make her some really cute frog earrings. Which I'm gonna do later. Got all the supplies. My jewelry making stuff is already down, so I'm gonna do that later. I think tomorrow I'm gonna be working on that. Yep. Yeah, no, I feel very, very lucky. It's so cute. We're almost done zigzagging this edge. I was too lazy to pull out and thread my serger. I still need to check to see if that thing works. Technically, it's my mother's serger, or was it my grandma's? No, I think that's my mom's. Technically, it's my mom's. And I don't know when the last time she used it was. Actually, no, I think I do. I do know. We altered a jumpsuit that I got from Collective Clothing. Collective? Yeah, Collective. Back in 2019, 2018, 2019, something like that. Because it was way too big for me, but they were out of literally every size for this like jumpsuit that was on clearance, and it was just a little bit too big for me, so we altered it, and we used the serger for that, but I don't think I've used it since. So it's sat unused for years. It's been a long time. I need to figure it out. I think that was like the first and last time I ordered from Collective. Okay! We get to switch stitches now, back to our straight stitch. Oh, I'm so excited. I can now start sewing pieces together. Make sure I'm doing the right ones. Yep. Okay, great. Yay! Do we need right sides together? So exciting. Hi, Kiki. I am just now starting to sew up the pieces. I already added the pockets, Kiki. So, worry not. Pockets are here. Okay. Ow! Stab myself with a pin. Did I run out of bobbin thread? Okay, if I didn't run out of bobbin thread, I'm just being silly. The stitches were happening. I'm just being silly. Okay. Good. Great. Okay. Ah. Okay. Yep. Stabbing myself. Okay, we've got a bucket with a very small opening. Will that fit my phone? Can I put my phone in there? I can. Oh, thank goodness. The phone fits! That's all that matters. Okay. One. Oh, did I not do? Oh! I'm a fool. still have the back pattern pieces I need to zigzag. I'm not doing that. Not today, at least. Not when I can sew up this other pattern piece. Yes, absolutely. We do stand big pockets. Yep. Yeah, my hand, thank you, V. My hand can, or Kiki, thank you for that. My hand can get the phone out, which is great. We didn't make it the opening too small. That was a concern. Just get these right sides together. I thought I had zigzagged everything, but alas, I have not. I'll get over it. It'll be fine. Once I sew this together and get the... Okay, let me see. The next step after sewing these together... Was I... Okay, yes, front side panel, the back side panel, so going along the pocket, base, blah, blah, blah. Hand felt or overlock seam allowances to finish. Great. I'm not doing the French seams. I love a French seam. I've done so many French seams in my time. Oh, okay. Oh, it would help if I just didn't jump around on the patterns and actually read things word for word for word in a row. Okay, so I sew these together, and then I sew the front side. So the front to the front sides, and I sew the back to the back sides. Yes. Makes sense. So what I can do is I'll sew these together. I will sew the front seam, the front panel to the side seams, and then I will then do all of the zigzagging edge finishing that I need to do on the back panel. There's multiple back panels. There's two. And I will do that, and then I will finish constructing the skirt. I think that's the way I'm gonna go, since I have already started constructing the skirt. I'll just construct with the things I already have, with the edges finished. A French seam. No, Kiki's not asking. Sorry. Kiki, a French seam is when you first sew the seam with the wrong sides together, So instead of sewing, like right now I have my fabric right sides together. So the part that is going to be on the outside of the garment is on the inside right now as I'm sewing. With a French seam, you start with the sides that are going to be on the outside. You start with those on the outside of the garment. You sew a seam, and then you turn the garment around so that your right sides are then together, and then you sew another seam encasing the stitching that you just did, so that it is inside. Yep. It's not a very good way of explaining it. I'll do a demonstration at some point when I decide to do French seams again. I find that French seams, they take a lot more seam allowance or like precision than I necessarily am always ready for. Like, I'm sewing the same seam over so many times, and like when I want a project to just be done, like I want to get through a project, it's easier to just use pinking shears if the material will like work with pinking shears, and then like zigzag like overlock edges. French seams are really great when like neither option is going to work aesthetically for the garment. Like yeah. Like I did like French seams are often used in constructing like shirts, especially like dress shirts. So I used French seam. The last time I did French seams in a project was for the shirt that I made my brother. what did we think of the Pokemon Direct, the Pokemon, anyway, Pokemon Legends ZA trailer from last week? Because I have not many thoughts, actually. My Chikorita. Yes. He's such a cutie. I love Chikorita. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I think I had a little bit of disappointment in the wild zones just looking like they're not actually, it doesn't, I don't know. I guess, again, this is just like the initial trailer, right? And maybe like part of the storyline is going into like more detail on that, but the wild, like the quote unquote wild areas, I can't wait to see. Yes, yeah. I don't know, the wild areas feel, they don't feel like wild areas. They just feel like, okay, we've blocked off these streets and we're gonna let them and become overgrown. At least from that trailer, like the one that, like the couple that we did see, they didn't feel, I don't know. Maybe I'm just too picky. I do like that it seems like with the battle mechanic, we are going to be able to like, it's the closest the battle mechanic has come to like looking like the anime. And I think that's really interesting. Again, like I'm not upset in a way like I wouldn't play it. I was a little disappointed. But again, it could just be part of the storyline that like they are redeveloping the city, and right now that's like they've set up these places and they're going to be becoming better like habitat areas, and that's part of like the quests and things. Maybe. I love that they did what they did with the open world for the last game, main story game, so I'm hoping it's similar. Yeah. Yeah, I did like that. I think from the trailer, there are aspects that I see that they are keeping from Legends Arceus, which we know I love. Which I love. They're keeping some of those mechanics, and then they're bringing in some of the things that like you can tell they were things that they hadn't fully tweaked, like at least from the trailer, things that they had started wanting to incorporate in Scarlet and Violet, but didn't quite incorporate in Scarlet and Violet. And I think the thing that I'm afraid of, and I hope it's not the case, I'm afraid that the city is like going to end up feeling similar to the cities in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, in the sheer few buildings we're able to go in and explore, and we're only going to be able to really explore the streets. I'm hoping that there's more things that we can explore, like, you know, places underground, like tunnels and like the waterways. Like that would be so cool, but I know that's a lot. Like that's a lot to put in a game. But I do like that like the battle mechanic seems to be changing. It looks like we still have the ability to like walk away as the trainer. I like the story from what they are teasing from the storyline so far, which isn't a lot, but we've got some like pretty interesting looking characters. The storyline looks like it's going to be interesting. Yeah. Yes, they do need to remake some of the spin-offs, absolutely. Pokemon Stadium. He get mad. Yeah, that is something that I'm wondering. Because, like, we've got this really, really tall person, ZA. Like, is super tall. And he is, like, we meet him at this hotel that is, like, our base, right? Him and, like, he's mysterious. He's got a Floette. A Floette, right? And he's supposed to be like super, super old. I need to water my plants. What am I doing? Need to be a good plant parent. AZ, thank you. Not ZA. Okay, and then there was that little glitchiness at the end. Sorry, spoilers. There's a glitchy thing at the end, and I'm not sure what to make of that. I'm not. Thank you for correcting me. Yes, the Eternal Flower Floret. Yeah. AZ. So there's still a like 500. Okay. Thank you. Filling in all of the things that I like 500 years old. He has to be a Pokemon. Or just one of those like the in Legends Arceus there was the what group of people were they that that they lived for a very long time too. Yeah. He was cursed with eternal. Oh, okay. Thank you. Clearly I forgot a lot of things. Appreciate you, V. Like introducing vampire Pokemon. I mean, that wouldn't be bad. I mean, that would be an interesting storyline. Thank you, Kiki. Yeah, no, the storyline looks like it's going to be good. Only vampire type trainers. See, yes, that would be honestly be so fascinating. Like honestly, like you could have vampire, like almost any type, but it just be vampire. All the Golbats. I think it'd just be interesting for like you have a like any other of like the typing combinations, vampire is just like one of them. So you randomly have a Pokemon that like in one region there's just a few that happen to be the vampire type. Bang. Yeah, the new Mega Evolutions, yeah. They're... Although I don't think... So for the vampire type one, are we... Like, would that be... Like, that one could have so many plot holes because people could, like... It could be... Like, they can't die. Except for under certain conditions, and they're like, it's absolutely not. Like they can only battle at night. I don't think that would work. It'd be cool. I have to... Oh, yep. This is going too smoothly. I ran out of bob and thread. This time, I actually ran out of bob and thread. Come on. Yeah, I'm thankful I stocked up on pink thread at the start of this project because I'm going through a lot of thread on this project. Like a lot of thread. A lot of thread. No, I think I thank you. I think I have plenty of thread. Like when I say like I'm going through a lot of thread, I am going through a lot of thread. But I did stock up on it. So I feel like I have enough for this project. I did overbuy the pink thread. But that's because I did not want to run out. Because I knew this project would be thread intensive because I made 2 garments. This is my 3rd, and I have another one to make, and then I have accessories to make after that. So like I knew I was going to be using a lot of thread, so I stocked up, but still a lot of thread. Now, like I have a lot of blue threads, but I don't have a lot of the same blue thread. So when it comes to that other project that I'm like itching to start, I'm going to need to order blue thread for that, which will probably be my first order from Wawak. So I'll get my first experience buying thread in bulk. But I am waiting. I'm waiting to get my catalog so that I can actually peruse all of their different notions and stuff at my own leisure. I mean, I guess I could do that on their website. I could pull that up and do it on their website, but there's just something that like tickles me about being able to look at things in a catalog. Okay, bye V and Kiki. Thank you for both stopping by. Okay. Oh, this is so exciting. Okay. Now that's out of the way. Back to my overlocking stitch. Okay. thread broke again. The thread broke again. This is what I get for using Coax and Clark. Maybe. Coax and Clark should work fine though. I've not had issues with it like this very often before. I just know there's some people are like, no, you can only use like certain types of thread with specific machines. I hear. It's like big thread. Big thread got to you. I'm kidding. No. That's a joke. Bad joke, but joke. Nonetheless. Because I know there are threads that you absolutely don't want to use in machines, like hand quilting thread. That stuff will not be good for your machine. And depending on the age of that, though this thread isn't that old, so it shouldn't be snapping. I guess the tension is just really tight, although my tension is the way it's supposed to be. Because this is a mid-weight fabric. I ordered a book. I ordered sewing guides off of TikTok shop. From Garby. The How to Develop a Sewing Brain, the zine by Tanner Frost Bowen. A little primer for everything you need to learn to make your own clothes and blind date with a sewing machine. Thoughts on love and joy and the creative process, also by Tanner Frost Bowen. Just so I could get the stitch guide, stitch length and tension guide. Specifically for that, because this is the most helpful one that I have seen. Like, I've tried looking them up online and they're always like so confusing, but this is so incredibly straightforward. Like, it has the like examples of the materials that fall into like that specific category. And then it has what stitch length you should use and what tension shedding it should be at. It's so helpful. And he sends it free with every zine. So I bought the zines just for that tension guide. Worth it! Absolutely worth it. I think that the how to develop a sewing brain is it's just a very helpful book, especially when it comes to like the upcycling of clothing. And I like some of just the reminders, like on the back cover, inside cover, it says, repeat after me. Making clothing for your own body does not mean you have to turn a profit. Be selfish with your time and create for yourself. Like, because so often, especially like when you are someone that sews, there's always that push to make it your, like, oh, you can make a business doing that. You could sew. And I want to make a business doing it. I do. But it's nice to have the reminder that, like, just because you have a creative thing that you're doing and you have a craft that you are a hobby, you don't have to force yourself to try and monetize that hobby if that's not what you're wanting to do. And it just has some little like notes on how to like upcycle garments, which is great because there's lots. It's just a good reminder because there's lots of material that exists already. We just have to be creative with how we can use it. Yeah, good reminder. But yeah, no, I bought the zine specifically for that tension guide because I'm like, I don't I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to that. I'm just like guessing, and since I started following that tension guide, I've had significantly less like bird nesting happening. And like having to unpick a ton of stitches because of that that happening on my sewing machine, which was arguably one of the most frustrating things working on my Pokemon Legends Arceus costume and the any of the garments that I did before that one. Because I was always sewing with the wrong tension. Yeah. Which is nice. Okay. One back panel done with the zigzags. One more to do. I'm going to zigzag this one, and then I'm going to be done for the day because I am hungry, and it is almost noon. And I haven't really eaten yet today. So I'm going to go do that after I finish this. So, yay! Who knows how long this is going to take me. Famous last words, right? Ah, don't do that. Don't get caught. It would be very silly. Hi, Taroism. Yeah, it's afternoon, evening for you. Good evening. Oh. Yeah, I am almost done. Because I have got to go after I finish serging this edge or overlocking this edge of the skirt panels because I'm hungry. But we've got most of the skirt. I'll show you guys before I leave stream where we're at as far as the skirt goes because we've got pretty much the front done. But welcome, Taroism. Thank you for joining. I did give Violet a hug for you, so I know you had asked about that in stream. I did last time. Thank you, Alexandra. Have a great time with your family. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I hope it helps on terrorism. I hope the advice helps. I mean, having heartache and being in that space of not really having anything that feels productive to do with the emotions that we have is not a fun place to be, and it takes a lot of effort to like redirect any feelings that one might have into something that does feel productive and fulfilling. So I feel for you. Especially I hope that you're able to like grow from this. Absolutely. But yeah, like it's not fun, and I'm so sorry that that's something you're experiencing. And I'm glad that I gave up big sister energy. I'm, you know, by definition, I am a big sister, because I have a younger brother. So. Such kind words. You always know what to say. I appreciate you saying that, but I don't always know what to say. There are so many times where I fumble over like my words or the thought processes that I have. But I'm very grateful if the words that I do have to say are in any way helpful. That is like my hope and prayer, is that like that I am able to find the right words to say as often as I'm able to. So I appreciate that. I appreciate that they were helpful for you. I'm very grateful for that. Thank you. I also know that there is a significant delay in me seeing the messages that y'all type out, me responding to them, and then you receiving my response. I know there's like so much delay in this, so I do apologize for that too. I mean, there's nothing I can do about that, so I don't know why I'm apologizing for something that's completely out of my control, but I do recognize that is something that is occurring. Okay. All right. So that's done. Now, let me move some cameras so that you can see where we're at. I think it'll be easier. Okay. So right now I have the front and side panel pieces all sewed together, and they are on the mannequin, and it's starting to look so cute. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Yeah, it's a walking skirt. Yeah, that's what I'm making. So, what else did you say? Even if the words you package the message in aren't as smooth as maybe you'd like, I can tell what you're trying to say, no doubt about that. Thank you. Oh, praise God. Like, such a blessing. And it is a walking skirt. This is the front and side panels. It's got pockets. I'm very happy with how it's turning out. So I have finished the edges of the like the seam allowance edges. Seam allowance edges for the back panel pieces, but I am incredibly hungry. So I'm gonna sign off for today. I am very grateful to everyone who has been in chat, both here and on Twitch. I know not everyone's here, but just in case anyone watches in playback, I'm going to thank everyone that's been in the chat. V and Kiki, thank you both for being in the chat. Thank you, Alexandra, for being in the chat. Thank you, Ornery Eagle over on Twitch. Thank you for being in the Twitch chat. I really appreciate you like showing up as often as you are able to. It's really appreciative. Everyone, I'm so grateful for you guys showing up. And thank you, Terrorism. I'm so glad that you were able to hop and stream here at the very end, and we were able to touch base. I hope that again, I hope that you continue to heal your heart, and that I get to see you again in my chat next time. I will be back here on Sunday. Should be the normal time on Sunday. I haven't decided whether it's going to be a sewing stream or a gaming stream yet. It really does depend on how my day of work goes on Sunday. So we shall see. But it'll be one of the two. It'll either be a gaming stream and you'll know that it was a rough day if it's a gaming stream. If it's a good day, we'll be continuing to work on this walking skirt. So I'm so grateful for all of you, for the 4 people that are watching, that those of you that haven't joined the chat. Know that I appreciate you being here, just chilling. You guys are part of this little community crafting circle too. So I hope you all have a really wonderful rest of your day, and I'll be back here on Sunday. Take care.